Hello there. The last couple of days have been a little bit more unsettled. We've had some weak weather fronts across the country. That's brought a bit more clouds, some showers, some thunderstorms and slightly lower temperatures, though humidity has remained very high both by day and by night. Friday's looking hotter, particularly across southern Britain, perhaps back into the low 30s Celsius, a little bit cooler and fresher further north. And that's because high pressure is shifting position. It's heading towards the north of the UK now, bringing us a different air mass and some northerly winds. That'll feed some low cloud into northern and eastern Scotland on Friday, maybe some spots of drizzle, but the vast majority of the country dry and sunny. And with this different wind direction, the highest temperatures will be across the south of England, 30 or 31 degrees, but cool and fresher further north. Friday night, we start to see a northeasterly wind picking up across England and also Wales, but certainly for southern and eastern areas, a bit of low cloud there and then a cooler and fresher breeze with lower humidity. So it should be a bit cooler to start the weekend. However, the weekend is dominated by high pressure, so more dry, sunny, warm weather, but always a bit breezy and cooler across more eastern and southern areas. And that's because of the position of the area of high pressure. Different air mass, our winds coming around it, and a fairly brisk easterly breeze through the Dover Strait and along the English Channel. Could be quite gusty for Cornwall, Devon and the Channel Islands. It'll feed in some low cloud to eastern Scotland and also eastern England, burning back to the coast later in the day. However, the best of the sunshine and warmth will be out west with the lightest winds here, but quite fresh across the south. Gusty, like I mentioned, particularly close to the coast. So it could be up to 28 to 29 degrees, maybe East Wales, the southwest, but high teens, low 20s for the North Sea coast. That's going to feel a lot cooler and fresher than of late. And with lower humidity, that slightly cooler air, Saturday night will be a much fresher one across the board. Temperatures just into double figures in places, maybe single digits across eastern Scotland. So a much fresher night for sleeping on Saturday night. Sunday, again, a lot of dry weather around. It'll be a cooler start, lots of sunshine, still some low cloud hugging North Sea coast, and it'll be breezy again. Maybe not quite as breezy on Sunday as it will be on Saturday across southern areas. But the highest temperatures again towards central and western areas, cool and fresher across North Sea coast. Now out of Sunday to Monday, we just need to keep an eye on this area of low pressure, which will try and throw a weather front out our way, but it could destabilise the atmosphere enough to start producing a few showers, mainly across Ireland, but we could start to see the odd one, maybe Northern Ireland, South Wales, South West England later on a Monday, and it could be heavy. The vast majority of the country is business as usual. It's another dry and sunny day, cooler along North Sea coast with a bit of low cloud, warmest out towards the west. Beyond that point then, through the rest of the new week into next weekend, we could see low pressure graze southern areas to bring some showers here. There's a lot of conflicting ideas with the computer models. At this stage, it looks like we'll start to see slightly northerly winds and again, high pressure dominating. So we'll see quite a bit of drier weather. So there will be a lot of dry weather around, maybe a chance of some showers towards the end of the period. But I think what's more certain is that temperatures will be dropping, falling back closer to the seasonal norm as we move through the week and into next weekend. But this is going to change, so stay tuned to the forecast.